Good day, YouTube. This is J Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just an update here on Gilead Sciences. They hit a 52-week high today. I believe I've covered them once or twice in the past. I used to own them and sold them, and I'll go over that with you here in a moment. But this is Gilead Sciences. Ticker is GILD. Here you can see what they've done over the past year. So, unlike a lot of stocks that I've covered here lately in regards to everything going down, this one's actually up in the green, so which is nice to see, almost 30%. In the past 3 months, it's up over 3.5%. In the last month, it's 7.818%. I can't talk this morning. And in the past week, 1.80. I think this is the first stock I've covered in weeks that's been green on every level, so kind of amazing. So almost makes me wish I had some more of this one. So, but this is Gilead Sciences, ticker GILD. If you don't know what they're into, it's a biopharmaceutical company which engages in the research, development, commercialization of medicines in areas to unmet medical need. It's helps with acquired immune deficiency syndrome, liver diseases, hematology, oncology, and inflammation and respiratory diseases. So they're kind of all over the place into quite a few different things. Been around since 1987. Not a whole lot of volume on this one here today. We'll just call it 400,000. Average volume 7.24 million. 52-week low of 56.56, and 52-week high of 74.11 with a $92.5 billion market cap. And as you see, they hit that high here today. So good thing for them for the end of the year, and looks like they've had a good year overall. 48% on the buy and 48% on the hold. I just did a video on another stock, I think it was yesterday, and they had matching results on the buy and the hold. Whether that means anything or not, you just don't see that too often. Here's a look at their earnings. So it looks like they beat here. There's the estimate in the lighter green, and then they beat earnings on the last corner. Looks like it was dead on beat. A little bit below in Q2 of 20, but they beat on that one, so they really beat earnings on this one. Next is coming up on February 3rd. Here you can see where I used to have mine. Looks like I bought it in August 7th of 2020. I'm not sure what got me into this one, but you can see it didn't really appreciate all that much from August 2020 to February 5th of this year. It did give me 2 dividends, so it's not too bad of a dividend. But I did sell it at $68.90. Just wasn't, I don't know, doing anything for me, so you can see I made, 10 cents on it. Not much to brag about there on that one, but got 10 cents out of the appreciation from the time that I sold it until now. So, and I forgot to go over the dividend. Dividend yield is 3.82%. So over here on Bing, currently showing Gilead as a buy. And I got some information that just came out here after I noticed I got an alert that it hit the 52-week high. So has Gilead Sciences outpaced other medical stocks this year? And as you can see, this is dated Wednesday, so just yesterday, the 29th. Investors interested in medical stocks should always be looking to find the best performing companies in the group. Gilead Sciences is one of the stocks right now. Let us take a closer look at the stock's year-to-date performance to find out. Gilead Sciences is a member of the medical group, which includes 1,112 different companies and currently sits at number 11. So that's got to say something for it. Out of 1,112, it sits number 11. So that's in the don't know, what would you call that, the top 10? I'm not great on instant math, so if you have a comment, you can put that in there, but I think that'd be the top 10. Yeah. Here it kind of goes over some ratings. We'll go over that at the end, but it looks like they're saying it's a buy. As you can see, I haven't bought any more of this one. I don't even have any of this one in my retirement. Pfizer's been my long-term hold. Based on the latest available data, Gilead has gained about 25.3% so far this year. At the same time, medical stocks have lost an average of 6.1%, so that's got to say a lot for Gilead. That means that GILEADSCIENCES is performing better than the sector in terms of year-to-date returns. And I've talked about this one once or twice. I've looked at it and compared it to Pfizer, but still don't have any of this one. Another medical stock which has outperformed the sector so far this year is GlaxoSmithKline, or GSK. Stock has returned 19.9% year-to-date. GlaxoSmith case consensus EPS estimate for the current year increased 8.8% over the past 3 months. The stock currently has a Zacks rating of a buy, so another good one to look at is GlaxoSmithKline. I'll have to do a video on that one as well. I believe I talked about them once here on the channel. I would actually have to look that up. I'll try to find that, and if I did, I'll put it in the comments on this video here. But this goes over some biomedical and genetics industry, which includes 510 individual stocks and currently sits at number 155th. So Gilead's got a lot going for it. Almost makes me wish my Pfizer shares were Gilead now, and the way it's performed, and it might be a little bit more of a dividend as well on this one, so that I would have to check into also. Can't remember right off the top of my head, but they're all good stocks in my mind. So market cap of GILEADSCIENCES reaches $91.34 billion. Now what? And this is just dated again yesterday. So there's some points to close at $72.87 with a heavy trading volume, which was heavier than usual. The company report on December 22nd. Gilead announces New England Journal of Medicine and data demonstrating Vedcuri significantly reduced risk of hospitalization of high-risk patients with the Rhinoceros Rex. So, tired of hearing about all that crap, but here we are again. So that's why I haven't been really covering biopharmaceuticals, because I just didn't want to go down that path. But this one hit a 52-week high, so definitely time to do a video on this one. So here's your video. Here's what top equity market gurus are saying about GILEADSCIENCES based on careful and fact-backed analysis by Wall Street experts. The current consensus on the target price for Gilead shares is $76.88 per share. So if we go back, and currently they're at 73, hit the, I think it was the 74.11. So it's still got a little bit of room to grow. There's some ratings, trading performance, so feel free to pause and go over that information. There's a little bit more of a deeper dive analysis. You can go straight to the source, DBT News, and check that out there for yourself. GILEADSCIENCES outpaces stock market gains, what you should know. So again, dated yesterday, closed at 73.64 in the latest trading session, making a plus 0.92% move for the prior day. Changed outpaced the S&P's 500 at 0.14%, so very good. Gain on the day. Meanwhile, the Dow gained 0.25%, and Nasdaq, a tech-heavy index, lost 0.34%. Coming in today, shares of the HIV and hepatitis C drug maker had gained 5.86% in the past month. In the same time, the medical sector gained 3.52%, while the S&P 500 gained 4.32%. So, very good year for Gilead. So, like I said, again, makes me wish I still had this one. But again, a lot of information in here, so I'm just going to slowly scroll through this for those of you that would like to read this. And again, you can find that all on Markets Insider. Over here on Yahoo Finance, Zacks Investment Ideas feature highlights Gilead Science, Regeneron, and Avid Biosciences. This is dated here today, almost the new year. Zacks Investment Ideas features Gilead Sciences, Regeneron Pharmaceuticals, Avid Bioservices. We've all played this game at some point in our lives. The popular children's game helps teach our kids to be patient and listen to directions. Some people still have problems with that. The best investors exemplify the skills we teach our young people. They are extremely patient and wait for proper entry points. Some of us do, and some probably don't. So again, learning patience with that one. So they know what we look for in terms of price patterns, sector rotation, and relative strength. So kind of an interesting article here on Yahoo Finance. So again, this goes over some more about Gilead Sciences. Again, a biopharmaceutical strives to transform, simplify care for people with life-threatening diseases, including treatments for HIV, AIDS, liver disease, cancer, inflammatory and respiratory diseases, and cardiovascular conditions. So, Gilead Sciences has collaborative agreements with other biopharma giants, including Bristol Myers Squibb. I used to own them in my retirement. I believe I sold them. Merck I have not looked at in a while, and several other companies. Like I said, Pfizer's my biggest holding. Wish I had Moderna. Wish I had bought Moderna back in the pandemic times, but it's been up and down all over the place. Here on Reddit, nothing up to date there. Here on StockTwits, currently at 73.59 with a 52-week low of 56.56. 52-week high of 73.39, so almost a 20% gain there in a year. Slow and steady is the game. That's true. So if you had a bunch of shares in Gilead, you'd be getting that dividend plus the nice appreciation. But you can tell I only had the one share for whatever reason, so I think I was testing it, trying it. So I come across stocks and it's like, don't know much about it. I'll research a little bit, maybe buy one share, and then it probably filled, so that's probably what I did. But I like my 52-week highs, like I like my coffee hot and early in the morning. So, and there hasn't been a whole lot of 52-week highs, so if you have Gilead, you're probably feeling really good about Gilead right now, because a lot of other stocks some of them are a 52-week low. Nothing here on MSN Money. Sometimes they do ratings. Over here on Tip Ranks, currently showing at a moderate buy. Out of 16, 10 are showing a buy, 6 a hold, with a 5.5% upside to 77.62, high of 88, low of 63. But if you have Gilead, go ahead and list that in the comments, along with your cost basis, any other information you would like to share. Looks like it ran up. I suppose some people were taking profits, and now it's coming back down, testing it. So we'll see how much lower below the line it goes here. But like I said, if you have this one, go ahead and list it in the comments. And if you have any other biopharmaceuticals or whichever one's your favorite, you can list that as well. And if you haven't smashed the like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. Again, this is J Money, Falling Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.